Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Check is there to clear. Rijkaard. That's Busquets. Threads one in. Jordi Alba. And it's Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. And the shot! And he's done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Played back into the centre, looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Cancelo. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valencia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit... Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Barcelona have their second corner now. And a header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Odo is always looking to play quality balls. Xavi gets on his bike and on the move. Back where it came from. Czech gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Edmilson, pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos makes the interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Odo. That's Busquets. Pinches it off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Schmeichel claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Oh, good effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard.
Valencia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a throw. And it's Xavi. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Hasebe. Rijkaard. And it's Iniesta. Jordi Alba. No way through. Oh no, this does not look good. Delivered. And the finish! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Valencia sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 80.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Valencia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, he's burst through! Now it's Xavi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Jordi Alba gets into a good position. And this is Hullet. That's good defending, very good defending. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Turns back here, probably the best option. Iniesta, given the lift of his goal. Xavi. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Valencia are 2 up early in the second half. Busquets.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about up to the hour now. And this is Gnabry. Can he finish? Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Hazard. That is a great pick out. And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Barcelona get their 4th corner. Valencia are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. That's destined for the flank. Xavi. That's Busquets. Iniesta. And shifted it to the flank. He's got away. Tries to cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde gets a foot in here, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. That ball looks a good one. And he was alert to it. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
A case now of complete control. And that is out of play. Valencia are closing in on a comfortable win. Could be danger here. Oh no, what has happened here? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So here comes the substitution. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Birmingham Legion have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean,
and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stojkovic! Stojkovic! That's wonderful! A finish of true class! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Shevchenko. It's Inzaghi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, they can break here. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Tonali tries to play it through. Valencia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Jordi Alba.
Valencia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Stojkovic running with intent. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Takes a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Xavi. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is Shevchenko. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's well spotted. David De Gea.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Decent chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Birmingham Legion now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Iniesta. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. And this is Xavi. Busquets. Stojkovic. Now it's Inzaghi. Xavi. That's Busquets. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Stojkovic. Cafu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Takes a shot. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution in progress.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Referee has just said play on. Valencia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Over to the right flank. And it's Xavi. And he was alert to it. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tonali, Jordan Henderson. That has ended up in no man's land. Busquets. Pull it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Steaming on goal. Iniesta! And a neat finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Valencia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. And it's Jordi Alba. Iniesta, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. That's destined for the flank. Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. Odo. Busquets. And it's Jordi Alba. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. Pass somewhat off target.
Valencia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to...
Oh, what a mistake! Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Yep, it's a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Birmingham Legion have their third corner.
Number 10, Filippo Inzaghi.
Stojkovic with the short one.
Number 41.
Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's rising! Oh, quality save! Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Jordi Alba. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Birmingham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has been cut short. That is good alertness. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Tonali. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Stojkovic. No, that's been intercepted. Pull it. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Hello,
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Well read, nice interception. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Platini with the short one. Delivers the ball, he leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rijkaard. Busquets. Jordi Alba getting forward. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Busquets. Otto. And it's Xavi. And Iniesta. Great vision. Hasebe cuts it out. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Makalele running with intent. And the through ball. Plenty to aim at here. He is just caressing the ball. Pullet. Delivered. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hasebe is always looking to break lines. Valencia still without a single shot on target. Otto. Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great defending, strong and determined. Stojkovic. Zanetti. Has a look and plays it forward. Otto is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard. And here's Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pullet. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Hasebe. And it's Otto. Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jordi Alba. And here's Stojkovic. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Makalele. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Pullet picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Iniesta. And Jordi Alba. Rijkaard. That's Busquets. And it's Hasebe. Xavi. Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Stojkovic. Little pass back. And it's Xavi. And it's Xavi. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Ball played for Xavi. And he's in... And no mistake! But that is not going to count.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Threads one in. Oh, look at the space here. Hasebe clears it away. Stojkovic. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Hullet. Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi. That has ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na Rádio FM do nosso clube. Substituição em andamento.
And we get things going again. So neither side has yet broken through. Valencia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rijkaard. Jordi Alba. Hullet. Looking for options for movement. He's found space here. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. It's a pretty loose pass. Hasebe. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And it's Jordi Alba, and it's Gnabry. Busquets. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10, camisa 13, camisa 8. Deixando o campo
Well,
para
earned a reprieve for the time being.
Camisa 18, camisa 15, camisa 3.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Adriano gets into a good position. And the shot! That pass has been well intercepted. Chance! Off the post! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Brazil have their second corner now. He's rising! Rijkaard clears without hesitation. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! It's hit the upright. And it's been hooked away. He's had it taken off him. Gnabry. It's gone out for a throw-in. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16. Teremos uma substituição.
Odo. Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Busquets gets it away. That is good progress on the left. Adriano.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Busquets. Jordi Alba. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? 5 minutes left on the clock.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Odo. Not the most accurate pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Forlan. It's Forlan! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. No, the ball's gone astray. Here comes another cross. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And it was all yellow. What a sight it is here at the famous Estadio Banorte. Anyone out there not in one of those famous Club America shirts would feel almost naked. So things are underway. Club America have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure...
He leaps for it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Xavi. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's got the beating of his man. Hasebe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Spread it left. Iniesta. That's good running with the ball. He's got away, and a chance! Pedri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And this is Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot could be on. Jordi Alba. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Jordi Alba. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Now Otto. And it's Hasebe. Swung over. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pings in, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Palmer. Rodri. Club America have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And it's Xavi. Busquets. And it's Iniesta. To Jordi Alba. And here's Xavi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him. Now it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Iniesta. That has been slung wide. Jordi Alba has the space. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Stojkovic may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Club America have the chance to go the other way. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ronaldinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So the action resumes.
Valencia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Palmer. Now this big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And this is Mohamed Salah. Space for him to turn and look. Club America have their third corner. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Jordi Alba. Valencia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, they've got it again. Iniesta, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Well read, nice interception. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Iniesta. Busquets. And it's Rijkaard. Sends it crossfield. Overhit and out of play. Nuno Mendes.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Pulls out
partido
once more.
fue de 80.113.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nuno Mendes. Valencia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Xavi. Hasebe. Looks to the other side, and it's Gnabry. That's a throw. Could be danger here. Gnabry plays it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Xavi. And he's gone backward. Real chance! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Pedri. And here's Doué. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Iniesta.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Gnabry with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he's been shifted off it. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's burst through. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's a good ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's in on goal. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. That's tidy. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to belt it away. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Jordi Alba picks it up now, and it's Ronaldinho. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football, and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders, but he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rijkaard. Valencia are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good vision. Oh, no joy this time. Fermin, never out of the action for very long, and he's lost his... Messi! Off the post! Pass somewhat off target. Look at the space here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Valencia still without a single shot on target. Nicely aimed pass. Jordi Alba is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. Busquets cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read. It's all! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Hasebe. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Shoots! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valencia are looking to go forward now. Busquets is always looking to break lines. Iniesta. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Xavi plays it short, and he's gone backward here. Busquets. Passes short and sharp. Messi finds himself offside. That has not gone well. Xavi. That's a throw. Xavi. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Fermin. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Busquets. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Eto'o. This might spell danger. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Iniesta. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, a gilt edge and the finish! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Valencia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o going face-to-face with his great rival. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Lopez. Neymar. Xavi. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that's...
There's the shot! It's a goal! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Jordi Alba is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to...
Xavi! Jordi Alba attempts a clearance. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Silvestre powering forward here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Lopez, aimed beyond the defence. Neymar is flagged offside. Rijkaard. And it's Hasebe. And Jordi Alba. Gnabry. Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. Eto'o. Well read, and the danger is averted. Busquets. Valencia clearly now in lead preservation mode.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Spread to the right. Messi is onto it in a flash. Oh, super find. And Hullet! And that was neither one thing. Messi! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
And it's Iniesta.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now, can they get him away? Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Eto'o. And that is that. Valencia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Valencia perfectly played.